Hi, Gemini. If you'd like to come on in, have a seat for some symbolic support. My name is Steph. Thank you so much for being here, for your likes, shares, supports, and subscribes. Like you truly do warm my haunted heart, and I'm so grateful. All right. Earlier in the month, I created an ink blot made in your name and essence, and we are going to flip it for perspective possibilities, scrying for shapes and symbols that speak to our psyche and psychic senses. As well, we'll add on Tarot and Oracle, and where Mr. Ghost Gif is here kicking, we actually have Ghost Tube Seer today, so you'll see that in a moment for any added visual inspirations that may further inspire or irritate. Overall, please do receive or release freely. So when you're ready for the reveal, gems, precious gems, here you go. If you want to start scrying for yourself, here's where I got Mr. Ghost Tube. It's been a funny morning. Please bear with me. My other tablet that's a little bit larger is charging. You also have a Feng Shui card up here that looks like a lamp, and your rune is Choice Blue Jay. So while you reflect upon that, I'm going to open up. Taking a nice deep breath. Closing the eyes, cleansing the palette of perception. Releasing the race and the rush. Activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support. In the name and honor of the Gemini Collective. Geminis, thank you so much for being my muse, for holding space for me to share my insights and allowing me to be a guest in your aura. Gratitude. All right, let's go. If you saw anything, please feel well to comment below, as your reflections truly do make the reading deeper. Okay, I'm seeing somebody with like their hair on fire. What's that, like liar, liar, pants on fire? But I'm hearing it hair on fire. Okay, so I feel like I'm doing a fire ritual, cleansing perhaps. Somebody also could be changing their hairstyle, cutting hair, dyeing hair, like going from a redhead to a blonde, or typically you're blonde, you're adding more red, something along that lines. Just hair color in general. But you know what it makes me feel like, Gems? I feel like as though, thank you, because I just saw up in the corner, the lighting of my mind. So while hair on fire is pretty funny, it's almost like the lighting. Like, see how far up it goes from like this earthly ashes and dust come together with the tears and the waters of creation in the world, and they create this concrete structure, this how do I say sculpture that is of you, and yet you are cracking out of it and you are coming to life. This is where I'm at. Apply it in any context or channel that feels well to you: career, job, romantic relationships, etc. My illumination of this lighting, and even this lamp, what is it, a Tiffany lamp? So fancy, so bougie, Gemini. But there it is. And I am lighting up things in my mind, perhaps, and it's affecting my earthly expression. Affecting in a positive way. Can we read the card? Lighting. Including in chi literally illuminates the chi flowing throughout your home. Choose fixtures and designs that reflect your taste, creative brilliance. Use lighting strategically to brighten dark corners, soften sharp angles. This is what you're doing. Geminis, softening, cracking the concrete mixture that could be placed upon us at any point in time. And then it's like breaking the mold. You are breaking the mold of me, of my mind. And I'm coming to life in a different way. I'm getting a back shoulder massage from somebody in spirit. It's like an emotional shoulder massage of anything maybe I've been holding in my shoulders, tension or stress. They're preparing you for... sorry, I just saw Yogi Bear. Yogi Bear is in here. This is where the massage is. Give me a moment. Sorry, Gems. See this Yogi Bear here? And then there's this character. Maybe like a bear. Different kind of bear, though. Let's say it's Winnie the Pooh and Yogi Bear. Yeah. They are sharing this. It's almost like, okay, I'll say it the way I see it, but apply, whether it's a hookah or exhaling a bunch of smoke. There's something being swapped between these two bears that is of spirit, the way I'm seeing it. It's like, maybe it's just exchanging light. Is it light language? I think it is light language. It feels fun. And I don't mean fun like in an entertaining sort of way, though it might be in moments. Oh, do you know what it is? It feels like enlightenment. This connection between Winnie the Pooh and Yogi. They're sharing something because they come from different stories. They come from different books. They come from different tales. And yet, it's wonderful to talk with another who understands the adventures. And there's an appreciation in there. There's an appreciation. I don't know if somebody's been clenching a lot, Geminis. Clenching. Like clench. Teeth, perhaps, but I'm seeing like clenching your tush. Is it like a secret stress that's going on? Or maybe that's also why I might have been getting that shoulder and upper back massage. There's tension up here and tension in the rear. That was great. Tension up here, tension in the rear. Like the root and almost to the point of the throat. Like that whole back body. And I feel like they're kind of like pulling. What is that? The way I just saw that. As soon as I did that. What is that? Music instrument. I know what it is. I absolutely know what it is. But it's not here right now in this liminal space. If you know it, please remind me. I know it's some sort of organ. Okay, I'm going to keep going. It's fine. You know that game, Hot Potato? I'm seeing Hot Potato. It's like you don't want to end up being the one stuck with the potato. Okay, we're going to start in there first. Okay, I'm going to start adding on some oracle actually for you guys first. Hot potato, hot potato. Okay, because I'm seeing a face here. And while there's lightness there, I feel like, because I'm seeing it, sticks and stones might break my bones. No, that's not it. Words stick to me, but they really bounce off me and go to you and stick like glue. There's some sort of saying about that. Gems, give me a sec. Your root chakra, also in the stress here. There's some sort of emotion in the root, and there's some sort of emotion up to the throat. I'm seeing also a cat tree. You know, like those things, the cats, where it's like covered in rope or carpet, and then they can lay here, they can lay there. I'm seeing one of those. Oh, there's a little boy in there. I see you. There's a little boy. Oh, he's so playful. He's like in pajamas, like a sleeper onesie. He's the spirit. He's crossed over. He's getting ready to go cross over again. It's like he won't be a little boy anymore. Not saying that he's losing his inner childness, even though he's, no longer in density. Dimensionally speaking, it's like he's crossing dimensions. He's like, yeah, he's working his way up. If anyone has lost a son or a young boy, nephew, oh, he is just sweet, sweet, sweet. He has been having fun playing, learning, growing. This is that cat tree. He's been interacting with the earthly realm at the same time. He wanted to learn something. And he did learn it. And whatever he needed to say, he's being greeted by another layer of, I don't know, maybe another realm. Seventh house partners, Jupiter in abundance. Oh, root in the abundance. Okay, sorry. So I want to take a moment here because he is your son. He is your son. He might have been here for a short time, but it was abundant. It was abundant. He felt safe and secure, and he was abundant. He might have been 7 years old, even to 7 months old. 7 months to 7 years. Thank you. If that message wasn't for you specifically, thank you for holding space for others to receive it. That gratitude galore. Because gems, moving into, we have here in friends, your 8th house. Sorry, 11th house. Why did I say 8? Maybe it's like interdimensional friends. Oh, interestingly enough, it's card 35, making 8. There wasn't a woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. But this is almost like something along that lines, and a crazy cat lady. I can't say much because I have cats, but nonetheless. Shiva. She is a witch. Which vibes? She is definitely a friend to you. She's helping you with this flame. And gems, you might recognize that. She could be a mother or a guardian mother. Very specifically, guardian mother. If you have an animal, she talks to your animal first. It's like that elemental is serving you. It's small. It's either a cat or a small dog. There's also somebody who's like you're friends with somebody and you're going to become more than friends, possibly. Jem, sorry, I kind of got like lost in your reading there. Interdimensional friendships. Abundance of boundaries, but also releasing stress. What's causing that stress? I don't know, but I'm going to leave that there for a moment. I'm going to go to the tarot as well. If I didn't say so already, please do like, share, and subscribe. Oh my goodness. I feel like I like lost time. Yeah, gems. I feel like I straight up lost time in your reading. How much time has gone by? Oy vey, I didn't even know that. So your rune that came up is a blue jay of choice. I'm seeing an old school Valentine. I choose you, even if it's of a friendship. I feel like I'm being very finicky, but in a good way. Not fickle, finicky over the frequencies that I'm friends with. Because I don't want to play hot potato with my own feelings. I don't want to play hot potato. I don't want to be left with something that's going to end up burning me. But I decided to play. You know? It's got that feel about it. So it's like whoever's in this circle, your inner circle, the circle of life, whatever the case may be, the circle. I keep saying circle of friends though, so I'm going to acknowledge that. Even cycles in general. Okay, that's fine. Gems, whoever's in your circle, your inner circle, there's no fear of the hot potato feel. And then you're out. I feel like that's very important because I feel like though the essence might be the same, I'm sorry if this doesn't make sense, but I'm going to keep wandering through because I can get it. It's not a hot potato. It's actually something else. So it's like you might even celebrate who gets the potato, or whatever the training is, whatever the program is, whatever the context of this game is, through the very specific kind of frequencies that are in it. And that's not in a judgment to other. It is, I don't know how to say it, but it just is. You're not out when you get the hot potato. There's something that is acknowledged and respected in, it's like tuning into something, or, like when they play music and it rushes and rushes and then it creates a more sense of urgency. Yeah, there's something wild. It feels kind of monkey, like a monk. But like a very fun monk. Not to say that monks aren't fun, but anyway, okay. 10 of Cups. Oh my goodness. The colors, when I was looking at your ink, made me feel like melting crayons. And I loved it. And now it makes sense. It makes sense because the frequencies are fortuitous, high functioning. There could be like up to 10 people that are in your inner circle of life. That includes family and friends, possibly even pets. It's guarded. But I'm not fickle. Three of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, this is just fun. This is just fun. It feels like I know how to be in my own company and to work with others. Having a balance of working solo and coming together as a team or a collaboration. But that magic of any sort of collaboration, even a conversation with your parents, a conversation with your children, a conversation with friends. The reason why it's so magical or informative, enjoyable, challenging, debatable, but safe to have those conversations is because of what one does in their alone time. Does that make sense? That's the magic that you bring into this. It's one of the cups. One person doesn't need to bring all the cups. Like Phoebe from Friends, you're in charge of the cups, and now there's cups everywhere. And then, we make a point, right? I feel like those aren't the energy, and there's nothing against Phoebe and Friends, but just the premise of, you know what I mean? Nobody in this circle seems to have to overcompensate or say, hey, okay, I'm in charge of cups. I'm going to make that known. Passive aggressively that I was only in charge of cups. And yet there's something hilarious about it if somebody in your circle is like, oh, let me do cups because I can have a lot of fun with cups. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what it makes me feel like. There's also some sort of celebration coming up. I cannot deny this because I am seeing this, again, this cat came through. Cat lady, cat tree. They're like all at different levels. Cat tree. Maybe it was just Three of Pentacles that I was seeing without knowing it. And it's like fixing things up, trying to reach up something up high. You work together to get to things up high. And here's the great thing about that. You help each other. You want to be the one on the top of the pyramid. Sorry, crazy hair. Don't care. It is what it is today. And it's like, I want to be the top of the pyramid, to be the first one to reach that. But inevitably, the person who reaches that at the top, whatever this proverbial top is, or the highest something or other, information, inspirations, hold and then drops it down. Says, okay, I have to give it. I can't carry this and balance while I'm up here too. Whether you're releasing it, however you might do that, maybe you go for a drive, maybe you write it down, maybe you speak it, maybe you're a songwriter, maybe you're thinking about your job and you get these insights and you're like, oh, now I know how to get that filing done or get this file off my desk. Like, and now it came together. That's what it makes me feel like. And then it's like handing something off to this masculine aspect of you, Gems, or the other side of the Gemini twins. Okay, because what this is making me feel like in all of this celebration, but I don't know if it's a specific story for someone or something, but here I am. I'm just going to go in there. This collaboration, there's another person, there's a fourth here. And it's like, if you wanted to rent an art studio or an office space or even a home, you have to pay the landlord. And that's what I see, like this working together to pay the landlord. High Priestess. And the Moon. This is your lighting. This is the lighting of the Feng Shui card. It's like having one of those lamps that not only can dim. Okay, get ready for this because I absolutely love it. I have one upstairs and it's fantastic. I don't even care how cheesy it is or out of style it is. I love it. One of those touch lamps. And it's like wherever you might touch with this flame. You know how people say like you have, what is that? I just heard it and then it fleeted. Sorry, like you could go to dark corners or wherever you are. Maybe even just touch somebody and be like, tap, tap. And it's like just a little bit brighter. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. I can't remember what it was because it fleeted so fast, but it was something about like solar plexus out of the top of your head. Do you know what it makes me feel like in this weird circle of your friends? And I don't know if they're friends, interdimensional friends, people friends, combination of all. Somebody has a great ability to be like solar power, like harness, be the sun, share maybe their solar energy. But somebody else is really good at being the battery. Somebody else is really good at being the wiring between those two for them to communicate, to charge. And then somebody else is really good at utilizing what was the solar energy and the wires to the battery to put it towards something to illuminate the light bulb. And then somebody else is really good at taking this light bulb and doing something else with it. This is what it makes me feel like. You're like, who, me? Yes, you. Couldn't be. Then who? No, it's you. It's you. And it's like in that saying, like, is it me? Oh, it's not you, it's me. It's you. And I mean that in like the best way. It is you. Who's lighting up the room? You. Who's dimming the room? You. Is what it is. Is what it is. Okay. 6 of Pentacles. And you're sharing the wealth. You are absolutely sharing the wealth. You're working in a space that is sharing all the way up to receive whatever it is that you're doing and what you're doing with. But it's like the whole circuit or circuitry of even like a motherboard, or I don't know, I'm seeing like electronic things that are not in my forte, or even like how the wiring of a lamp works. Somebody's the plug, somebody's then also the wiring in the wall for the plug to exist. And then there's a plug, and then there's the wire, and then there's the lamp fixture, and then there's do you know what I'm saying? I know you do. And then that illumination is shared throughout. And this isn't in a depiction of like, oh, and here's a little something for the people. You know, it doesn't feel like, this feels delightful. This feels like I am delighted to share, to feed other frequencies, something higher, something of a higher frequency, in snippets for them to maybe be inspired in one way, shape, or form, Gemini. But it even could be another aspect of myself, if I may. Maybe it's in a different context or container. Maybe it's about, I've been really focused on my relationship and I'd like to spend a little bit more time on my career. Maybe I'm going to change careers. Maybe I'd like to redecorate the house. Maybe I want to get a new car and I got a plan for this new car. What kind of car do I want? I don't know. Let's have some fun car shopping. Even if it's out of my price range, I just want to go and look at what I like and what I don't like. So you know what I'm saying? There's something about that. There's a lifting up and a giving back. A lifting up and a giving back. I have no problem paying the landlord for the space that I agreed to that fits my needs for now. Type feel. I'm going to leave this here. Oh my goodness, Geminis. All you. It's amazing. And when I say it's all you, it's like it's just the 10 of us. was there a show, Just the 10 of Us as well? It's, again, you have to step out to have that solo time to ensure, merge in your own magic. But there's this understanding and appreciation that the solo, the one, is also one amongst the 10. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Hopefully I didn't butcher that. I'm going to let you go, Geminis. Thank you so much for being my muse. All the links are below to help a gal grow if you want to get it in on the next pre-order for scroll sets, as they are limited until the next rollout, probably later on in the season. So other than that, I'm going to let you go, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Just the 10 of us. My Gemini is just the 10 of us.